So the relationship has ended and you have no clue, no idea why this is happening. And all you can think about is, I'm trying to understand this. What is going on? Why all of a sudden this has happened? Like nobody told me anything. Well, my friends, this is exactly what we are going to be talking about. Does the narcissist, or will the narcissist, want you back after the end of this relationship? And there's two things that I'm going to be discussing in this video. Two things for the reason as to why this is a thing. Watch this video. Hello my friends and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So, will the narcissist want you back after the end of this relationship? Like, what is going on? Why are they doing this? All right. The thing is, of course you want answers. Of course you want to know what has happened, why this has gone on. Like, why have they not even given you any answers? But one thing you've got to remember is the narcissist isn't going to give you any answers. They're not going to give you the closure that you are looking for. This is something that you have to do for you. And I know that this is very, very difficult. This actually leads on to the fact that, will the narcissist want you back after the end of this relationship? Now, there's no judgment, and I know some of you are going to be asking exactly this question, okay? But what I will say to you is, watch this video, consider all of the things that we have talked about in this video, and then ask yourself that same question. Hey guys, I just wanted to pop in here quickly and just to mention that I do go live on this channel every single Tuesday, and if there is something on your mind or there's something that you are thinking about, I'd say come on over. Join the live because I could be answering your question. We've got such a vibe in this community. Okay, it is so much fun. So I would say come on over, check it out, see if you like it. What have you got to lose? I'd love to see you there. All right, okay. So will the narcissist want you back after the end of the relationship? All right, so there's a few things that you need to consider, okay? But what I will say to you is this really all depends on you. Yes, my friends, this all depends on you. So the first thing that I want you to consider is this. The narcissist, okay, is what they're going to be doing is they're going to be watching you. They're going to want to know what you are up to. And the reason for this is because they want to know how you are feeling, what you are thinking, how you are getting on. And the reason why they do this is because it's going to serve their purpose. Right, it's going to serve them, knowing how you are getting on. If you are healing and moving forward, you're doing good in your life, you're concentrating on you. You know, maybe you're getting some therapy or some counseling. You are keeping yourself busy. You're eating correctly, you're sleeping, you're hanging out, you know, with people that uplift you. Think about what the narcissist is going to be seeing. They're moved on, they're moving on, they don't need me in their life. And you know as well as I do that the one thing that the narcissist cannot stand, okay, is you doing better than them. There exists this kind of competition between you and the narcissist, all right? And they are not going to like the fact that you are doing good, that you are moving on, that you're not investing any energy in this narcissist anymore. Because believe me, they can feel it. They are hyper sensitive, hyper vigilant, all right? They can read your body language, your facial expressions, how you are getting on. They read this. This is what they do. This is how they have managed to be one step ahead all the time. So they're reading your energy, your emotions, your behaviors. And this isn't going to stop. So if they're watching you, okay, that's what they're doing. They're reading you all the time. Please don't get this confused with the fact that, you know, they're showing you this interest and because they want to get you back, or they are sorry for what they've done and they want to in some way get you back into this relationship. This isn't a relationship. This is an interaction that you have with this person. All right. They want to get you back. They don't want to do this. What they are looking for is exactly this, where you are in all of this. Because a narcissist will break you before they leave. And you know why? It's a phenomenon. Every single narcissist will do this. They need to break you, okay? They want to leave you on the floor in this position here, on the floor, broken, sad, upset, unable to move on. This is their desire. This is their dream, okay? This is where they want you to be. And the reason why they want you there, okay, is because they know at some point, okay, they're going to come back. Oh yes, they come back. And if you're lying on the floor broken, wanting closure, wanting answers from them, still thinking about them, ruminating about them, wanting to know why this has happened, then all of your energy, all of your attention is going to be on them, because this is what you are desiring. This is what you are manifesting. You are manifesting them to come back into your life because you want the answer. So the narcissist can feel this, because if you think about this energy, your thoughts, all of this has a vibrational frequency, and you're pushing it all onto them. Similar, like, you know, like for example, when you are thinking about someone and suddenly that person calls you, it's because you've popped into their mind because you were thinking about them. And similar, like for example, someone might pop into your mind and you feel like calling them. It's the same thing. When you think of someone, they think of you. So if you think about this principle here, all right, you're thinking about the narcissist, you're giving them a lot of energy, you're giving them a lot of attention, your time. This all kind of snowballs. This all has a vibrational frequency, and what you're doing is you're pushing that all onto them. When you are getting on with your own life, doing your own thing, you don't have time to be doing all of this. Narcissist knows this. Narcissist feels this. Okay, so this is what they want. So if you're there, sad, upset, looking for answers, they're going to know. They're going to know, because you're going to affect their thought patterns, because they're going to be thinking of you. So, my friends, when they come back and they see you broken, okay, they will come back and they will give you the lies, the things that you want to hear. And they'll suck you back in to this dynamic. And believe me, it's never going to be the same as it was the first time, because it never is. This is just a phenomenon that exists within narcissistic dynamics. They never go back into having a full-term relationship. It will last for a little bit and then they will go, because at that point you are then tainted. You have disappointed them in some way, which is why they have had to discard you, why they had to devalue you in the first place. You're not shiny and new anymore. They're going to get someone else for that. And that is how it works for them, okay? So they will use you for supply. That's why they have to break you before they leave. It's because they want to know that you are always going to be there. So like if they're having a bad day with someone else, you're going to be there. You are going to be available for them to call you, okay, and get their needs met. It's not about you. This is all about them. And that's what the narcissist is doing, my friends. That is exactly it. There's no difference. This is what they do. The second thing that you have to consider is, are your boundaries strong enough? Are you willing to accept them in? Meaning, if you're going to accept them in, what you're saying to them is that you are accepting that you don't mind being treated in this way. Okay, my friends, that's what you're saying, okay? And that's why they leave you broken, because they want to leave that door open so they can come back in. So if you're saying, yeah, that's fine, come on in, we can rekindle this, they are all for it. So when you have your boundaries strong and you're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore, I'm going to move on, I'm going to do what I need to do, they can't come back in, because it all depends on you. They'll keep circling, because narcissists are people collectors. They don't want to let go of people. They want to keep people. All right. So that is why, my friends, they won't leave. They'll keep coming back. They usually do keep coming back, and they want to know that they still matter to you, because this is where they get their validation. All right, to the fact that they still matter to you. This is how they understand themselves. Okay, this is what they do. And I know you have to look at this in a different way, okay? This isn't just about, you know, someone leaving and then, you know, you are going to rekindle this relationship because this person's come back and, you know, yes, it feels good at the time, but what you have to consider is, yes, they will come back if you allow them in. These dynamics are not going to change, even though they tell you that they have changed, that they have worked on themselves. But these are ingrained patterns of being, patterns of thinking. This doesn't change. So I really hope this video helps you to understand why the narcissist does or do these things. If you are someone that is struggling at the moment, I would say watch this video, okay, because this video will explain in more detail exactly why they do this. I've also got a mentorship and a journal club. If you want more information, please see the description box below. I offer one-to-one consultations. If you're interested in working with me, please see the description box below. I've also got a Discord server, which is a community of like-minded individuals, people who have gone through similar things like you. And if you would like to join them and perhaps maybe, you know, get some sense of community of like-minded individuals, please see the link in the description box. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.